Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to the Sanctuary. Once again, I am your host, Kruznik X, and once again, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn as a bit of a trip down memory lane. Whew, where are we now on this? 14 days now? Or at least 14 episodes worth? Well, we're on episode 17 at least. Anywhoozy, let me just recap the rules. I am doing each of these expansions as Meteor's job in the promotional art. So, up to level 30, I will be doing A Realm Reborn on Marauder, and then upgrading to Warrior. Keep in mind, I'm also doing this on New Game Plus with my original character, Chris Valentine. I'm doing duty support only, with the exception of Alliance raids, normal raids, and certain side dungeons that are not available through duty support. I am running with quest level appropriate gear, and any accessories I get will be either scavenged or obtained through tombstones. And I will be doing it patch appropriate. But anyways, let's get right down to business. Our side-by-side this time is episode 17, the Alamegans. Whew. And somehow, some way, I'm still playing on my PC. Or at least my old Alienware. All right, let's load up, because it's probably going to take us a minute to get through the spiel. So where we left off in the storyline was that our investigation into the Ascian known as La Habrea has hit a bit of a snag in the form of, or has led us to Little Alamigo and the Alamegans, who aren't exactly welcoming to outsiders. I started talking about my vape setup here because I was Anyway, let's do our next quest, T for 3.
Well met, adventurer. I'm Giselbert, head of the security here at Little Alamigo. I heard tell that you had business with Gundabald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them, despite watching the place day and night. But, thanks or no, I try to help my fellow men when I can. And you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, might be as I can lend you a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say as that sounds familiar, but I have been on the lookout for a Malcha to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they are like to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet Thanalan tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know.
I forgot to turn on my audio this time around. But we are gonna mount up because I am not wasting too much time on this. All right. We'll come back for the last scout in a minute, but we'll start with Yayazuku. Shoot! Don't bother me! The Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you! For me? You shouldn't have! Sorry? A suspicious masked man? As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not. What with the mask and the robe. But assuming it was a he was talking with some Alamegans. I assumed he was one of them. Alright. Angry River.
You there! Are you in a Malja?
No? Then carry on.
This sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanlan. I'm going to enjoy this.
What?
A masked man. Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got dark, scaly skin, stands 10 forms tall, and has the face of a lizard, and I don't give a mama's fart.
Alright, across the bridge for the last guy. And we'll fast forward a little, just so. There we go.
What the hell's are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. And ain't you considerate? Well, thanks, friend. What's that? Mass villain. Hiding among the refugees like as not. Me compatriots as live here and go about as though they're dead on their feet. It's near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good.
I remember it used to be that I couldn't even fly, let alone, you know, have a high speed. Where's Giselbert? There he is. Alright, I don't know if I... Alright.
Ah, you're back. So, did my lookouts give aught to share with you? Did my lookouts have aught to share with you? It doesn't sound like much to go by. If you are to get any further in your investigation, it seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Alamegans. For this, you'll need to win their trust. That won't be an easy task.
Alright. Foot in the door.
So you're determined to press on with your investigation. And I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alamegans' trust. The best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs. Someone they respect to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Uldar. The Alamegans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible. A common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Gundobald belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them.
Alright, we have to go back to Vesper Bay. In order to do that, we normally use an Aetheryte token, but unfortunately, we don't have those. But instead of wasting our time, we're just gonna take a Chocobo Keep. A teleport and a Chocobo Keep. I took my mount instead of... I don't know why I decided to just save money. I thought there was a reasoning behind it, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't. How far are we? 25. Okay. Hello again, Minfilia. What info have you got for us today? Welcome back, Chris. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all that they have suffered, it is of little wonder the Alamegan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. Wow. They've had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamegans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. Would that more could be done to ease their hardships? I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens there is an Alamegan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Alright. Your Alamegan comrade is called Haribert. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards that endeavor, I have no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Haribert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. So far, just running around to place. There's Bremont from Gridania. But here's Haribert. If it isn't Chris Valentine. If it isn't Chris Valentine, the Scions rise and soar. Is that all I can do for you? Wish to win the trust of the people of Little Alamigo? That's a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Alamegan resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same. The liberation of Alamigo. Yet whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may have no more friends in the resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda, and she is a resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Now, I hadn't gone to Quarry Mill at this point, so... I don't know why I teleported to Limsa. Yeah, I had to go to Quarry Mill in order to... Oh wait, there was a way to get there from East Shroud. That, now I remember. I teleported to the Hawthorne Hut and then went to... and lagged my ass off while I was at it. Why did I go to Ulta? Oh no, I didn't. I went to Gridania and took East Shroud. They didn't change the map here, did they? No, I'm just being paranoid, I think. Where's the road? Oh, it's here. Here we go. We kind of derped on that. All right, there's So we attune to the Aetheryte, then the Chocobo Keep. And we talked to Albreda, if I recall correctly. Eh? You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Halbert sent you? That worthless whoreson? He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I mean... I realize Haribed was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man. And if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Mefrid, a captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Oh, we got... What did we get? Oh, we got our bonus attribute point. Alright, let's talk to Mefrid and do killing him softly.
I am Mefrid, I am Mefrid, a proud man of the Alamegan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain! It's Galleon, sir! His wound's gone infested and he's burning up! I don't think he's got much time! Gods damn it! I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger! If Galleon dies, his blood is on their hands! These quarry mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to our Breda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. As I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try.
Right back to Albreda, huh? One of Mefrid's is in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, there's naught I can do. There we go. I want to help, truly I do. They're my countrymen, after all. But that'd mean going against the Elemental's will. I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'd be Charlene, the hamlet's resident healer. If you take the matter to her, might be as she'll listen, though I wouldn't get my hopes up. Hello, Charlene. You wish to aid the Alamegans. You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant your wish. This authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast or grown men, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamegans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive of the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since time immemorial, and ever shall it be.
That's how it's to be then? The bloody hero might as well kill Gallian herself! Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will! I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place!
Alright, what's next? Helping Horn, let's do it.
I led my men to Quaymil, hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hell's Gallian can't even stand! As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I've no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd be forever in your debt.
Okay, that at least has not changed. I'm gonna go for the far back ones first, because... And now for the 2 close by. Oh, whoops, I almost went the wrong way. Oh, okay. The pathway leads... Oh, right. I was not aware of that. Well, you learn something new every day. I ended up passing Mefford for no reason.
Ah, you're back. Tell me you've got 4 horns with you. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Rolga, there's at least one man in this place who gives a damn. Now we must find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscaron, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. He said he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have the tools to make the medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him and have them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give it to Faramund here. Godspeed.
Where's the Chocobo Keep again? Diavolo will just take our mount. I used to love riding the curl mount, but then I got my SDS Fenrir mount. Hello, Buscaron. Ah, Chris. Ever a sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. Got something to show me. Well, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make a medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I am no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Alamegan soldier in Quoimil? So it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head off about payment. Still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. Alright. Back to Quarry Mill. Whoops. Wow, I'm so glad I got rid of, that Alienware. It was starting to get on in years, really. Alright, there's Faramund.
It is well to see you return. Happy the medicine for our brother. Gods bless you, adventurer. I'll see the galleon receive treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It's been a terrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend.
Awesome.
Adventurer! Galleon has gone missing! He's nowhere to be found! He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds! If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition's like to deteriorate where it was before. Or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albreda. Might be as the woman seen something.
Albreda? Ah, finally. It's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarry Mill some time ago, and he left me the sealed letter before he went off. He made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Alamigo. Blast it! Would that I'd known what he was thinking, and have stopped this folly myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide.
Out in the wilds? Alone? That fool! That great big sentimental fool! My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens.
Well, luckily for these guys, I know exactly where he is. There's the lad.
Oh, watch out! A goblin!
And we beat him.
Galleon! Captain, but why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, gods damn it! The oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Alamega's soil together. Or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let's return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I will see you back at Quarry Mill.
Works for me. All right. There's Mefred.
Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers.
All right.
Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo. That's all? Far be it from me to question your motives, of course. Very well. I will provide you with a letter to show to Gundobald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt that he'll do all in his power to aid you.
All right, let's head back to Little Alamigo. There is Gundobald. There we go.
Why have you returned? You're not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. You spoke with Mefred? It has been so long since last I heard from him. I had feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Mefred sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mefred is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can.
Okay.
An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Alamigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting with him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their choice, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk.
All right.
Masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be.
Gundabald sent you? Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man... Oh? You don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it? I forgot how easily lost I could get in here in the dark. Alright, there's one guy down here and one guy upstairs. Or not.
What? Have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say that I have. But I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for them. There's a bunch been skulking about right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble, mark me words.
So far, no changes have been made this episode. But lagging is a definite constant. Here's Gundabald.
So you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Naught would do but to depose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit a great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me.
Man,
Hey, adventurer, you done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wilred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gundabald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here.
The craggy area north of here. I think I accidentally went around. Oh no, it was around the back. There's Wilred.
Shouldn't have wasted my time with the fate, but there he is. Thanks for coming, friend. There's no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you or someone else? Curl got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get him! Okay, time to give y'all a good thrashing. Yeah, this is 27, so now my skills are appropriate. You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. And you will be the foolish one who gets put down. Oh, I went all the way around just to talk to Gundabald. Oh yeah, because of the gate. Attack by Wilred and his cronies. Whether they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan, of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Alright, what's the next quest? Okay, big trouble in Little Alamigo. Well, it mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gundabald! Oh, whoops, wrong voice again. But Liana, gods must serve, what happened?
I was out foraging. When the corpse brigade came, they took me to the hideout, and they... The whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans?
Do not heed such poisonous words, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this?
Wilred. He saw me outside. He was so angry.
I must tend to Bedliana. In the meantime, I need to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Alright, let's see. A map. It's a map, it's a map, it's a map of Zaharak.
I forget whether or not I started at the top or the bottom. Oh, I started at the top. Ah, well, Wilred.
Almighty Volga, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people.
Here to interfere again?
Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion.
Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again!
This plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundobald's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the seven hells did I put that bloody map?
What those animals did to Bertliana is unforgivable. And to think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards.
And finally, the hunting knife.
Gone? The whole lot of them. It's as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it that they mean to do? What's this? A hunting knife and a map of... A hunting knife. And a map of Zonrak. Wait. You said Wilred spoke of crystals, did you not? They couldn't possibly mean to. By the gods! This is rank madness! The young fools are untrained and unblooded, all! They've no notion now. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. They're headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late.
Time is of the essence. I decided to take out some Amalja while I was at it, because they were on my hunting log. Alright, let's speak to Wilred. Wilred, did the others survive? Did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Raga. To summon him, just like the Madman taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zonrock and make off with the Lizardmen cache, but they caught us and so many dead. Gods forgive me.
Heathens! You shall pay for your crimes with your souls! I regret our young one's transgressions. The soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamegan people. This hope I will guard with my life.
Let's see how quickly it takes us to do this now. How many more enemies are they gonna throw at us? And we made it.
Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let's return to Little Alamigo.
Wait. We've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, right for the picking.
Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends?
What? No one said anything about... The Madman told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Rolga. He swore...
Enough! I will hear the rest of this sorry tale back in Little Alamigo. I dare say Chris will wish to hear it as well.
All right, there we go. All right, there's Gundobald.
No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything.
I was outside with the others when he appeared. The masked stranger. He told us about summoning Rolga, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution. Nothing we can do to change our lot. People are doomed to live and die like beasts.
Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy, or whatever you choose to do with your life. Never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider.
I won't. I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you.
My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here.
Sounds good to me. Oh. Alright, back to square one.
Would that we had more information to offer, but what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about a great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words.
Alright, back to Horizon. Alright, I'm gonna take the Chocobo Keep only because I need to hook in my headset while we're doing that. I remember when I operated at lower than 60 frames. All right, let's report to Minfilia. All right, let's talk to Minfilia.
Welcome back, Chris. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill in Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Ascians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this. while things remain quiet on the primal front. Hard work and no play makes Menfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation.
Sounds good to me. I don't know what else I did. Oh yeah, I logged out to show off my actual character. Oh my god, I forgot how... Hold up. We had... Look at how many freaking characters I used to have. Let me just show up scene 3 for a second. I had Chris Valentine, I had Mitsukuni Haninozuka, I had Elena Blackthorn, which was a Highlander female, Hikari Shirogane, Sayo Aisaka, Bayon Oronir, Lady Cassandra, Valpanoon. I had 8 full characters. Now I'm thinking about it, I might as well see who I still have. I know I have my main Chris Valentine. And let's just rewind a bit because that was how my aura looked to begin with. And then I still have Mitsukuni, who I've been actually working on a little bit. I don't have Elena, Hikari, Sayo, Bayon, Cassandra, or Vappa anymore. Do I have any other characters than I... Oh my god, and we still had the old FC house back then. Oh, whoops. Let's let me just see this right quick. I have my retainer. I don't even remember that retainer's name now. And we had such a small... Oh yeah, the orchestrion settings. I forgot how different the orchestrion list looked. And downstairs was our meeting hall / lounge. I remember that much. I just wish I had higher quality back then. We only had 3 chests instead of 5. And then, of course, my private chain. We went to the company workshop, which really hasn't changed that much. Yeah, there's really, with the exception of the submersibles that we got in Stormblood, there hasn't really been a change in the company workshop. Let's fast forward and go to my... Now this is the most changed. Oh my god, my personal office. You know what? Let's just go to my personal office right quick to show you how much it has changed in the last 10 years. Now, since we got in the last 10 years, we have literally upgraded to a medium estate. But I went from... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to go into my company workshop. But yeah, in 10 years, I went from this. I went from that. to this. I certainly changed it up a fair bit. In my opinion, it looks a hell of a lot better now that it looks like an actual office instead of somewhere I also sleep, with some weird partition over there. So much has changed in 10 years. It's all amazing. But yeah, there's still much to do, and we are going to take a little bit of a break so that I can rest my throat for like 5 seconds, and we can take an ad break. All right, so we will return in just a moment.